Have you ever received an email saying you won a prize you never entered for? Or you receive an email claiming they are from your bank or from your other service provider, telling you your account has been hacked and they need to help you recover the account. And to recover the account, you need to provide your personal information or your personal details. That's a hacker at the other end trying to hack you. And many people fall victim of this kind of attack. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to spot and avoid online scam like a pro, so you don't fall victim of the cyber criminals. Hi everyone, welcome to Cyber Productive. Here on this channel, I give you tips, tricks and hacks on how to boost your productivity and as well remain secured online. Guess that sounds interesting to you. So if you're new to the channel, do well to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and as well hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss subsequent videos. With that being said, and while you take those simple actions, let's go straight to the video. Did you know that over $10 billion was lost to online scam in 2023 alone? And with the rise of AI, it seems these scammers are getting more sophisticated way of even scamming people. And AI has made it easier to even trick the most tech-savvy users. But the good thing is that if you know what to look out for, you will always outsmart them every time. Now let's break that down. First, let's look at some of these online attacks and how they happen. So basically, scammers use psychological tricks to make you panic, make you act fast, and to make you even trust them. So trust them to the extent of doing whatever they ask you to do, so they can get whatever they want to get. But then let's go over some of the common online scams. And number one here is the phishing attack or the phishing email or phishing message. So what happens is that they claim to be from your bank or from your other service provider. So they send you email message telling you your account was hacked and they want to help you rectify that issue. And for them to help you do that, you have to provide your personal details or personal information. Then they will provide a link for you. And that link, once you click that link, it takes you to another page where you have to enter your personal information. And immediately enter your personal information, they just hacked you. So initially, they are not from a bank or from a service provider, but they just decide to use that means to get to you. And what these people do is that they use psychological tricks. So they have to play on your emotion and make you want to act fast, because at that point you are panicking because you don't know what will happen to your account or to that service. So you try to act accordingly, and that's where you get hacked. So in this kind of situation, one thing you need to look out for, watch out for, is the link that was sent to you. This link in most cases don't look legitimate, because if you know the pattern in which URLs look, you will definitely discover that will be very different URL or a different format of URL. That's a very good way to spot that is a fake link or that's a fishy scam. So the second common online scam here is the fake tech support calls. So in this case, what really happens is that you get a call claiming they are from Apple or they are from Google or they are from HP, that your system or your laptop has a virus. And for you to rectify that, you need to purchase a particular package or you need to purchase a particular product. If not, your device or your laptop might end up crashing. And that is a big red flag, because no tech support person can call you for anything of such. So you need to bear that in mind. So at that point, they will make you panic, telling you if you don't do as they say, that is, if you don't buy that package or if you don't subscribe to that package, your laptop will crash. Now, the third common online scam is job and investment scam. So here is when some people act pretty greedy, because they provide you, scammers tend to provide you with, let's say, a kind of get-rich-quick scheme and remote job offers, and they will tell you before you can get these remote jobs, you need to pay a certain amount upfront, or before you can have access to this kind of investment, you need to pay a certain amount upfront. And they might go ahead to provide you some pictures or some details of some fake investment, which will trigger you to want to pay for that particular investment. So that is where you get scammed. That is a good way of getting to you. So legit employers or legit investment plan or scheme don't ask you to pay anything whatsoever to get access to such privileges. And the next online scam is the romance scam. Now, so many people have become victims of this kind of scam, and these scammers are very strategic in this aspect because it is very planned, very, very well crafted. What happens is that they get in contact with you and they make you trust them and so much believe in them, and they will always tell you good things or probably things you want to hear, so you can feel or dream of having them around you. But the next thing that happens is that they start asking you for money. So they start requesting for money. So that's a couple of months into the relationship or whatsoever, the online relationship. And that's the moment, if you're smart enough, you discover that this is a scam. So 99% of the time where you meet someone you've never met before online and the person starts asking you for money, trust me, that is a scam. Then the next common online scam here is fake online stores and giveaway. So in this case, these scammers give you some offers, very juicy offers you might almost can't believe exist, and you might not want to lose this offer, and that is where the greed comes in. Now they want you to jump on this offer. They will give you limited time to get this offer. They will tell you this offer is a once in a lifetime offer, or this offer might not come again, or you might not see it again. So they will provide you with this so juicy offer. So in most cases, these offers are always too good to be true. But what you need to do is, once you get such offers, first you need to check out for the website of that particular brand providing that offer. So you check out for that particular brand, make more research, and be sure that that thing is real. And sometimes some of these offers might be true, it might be real, but you need to do your own personal research so you can be sure of what you are going into before you purchase or before you pay any money for whichever product you want to pay or buy. So at this point, we've talked about some of the common online scams out there and how they work. So now let's talk about how to spot each of these scams so you don't fall victim to each of them anytime you come across them or anytime they try to attack you online. So how to spot these online scams are basically what we call the red flags. So how to notice these red flags. So the very first one is fear and urgency tactics. So what happens is that these scammers will tell you your account might be locked in the next 24 hours or lesser time. So they want you to act faster so as they can get what they want. And they just put that fear and panic in you, because you on the other end, you wouldn't want to lose your account, and you would, most especially these people target very important accounts they know if you end up losing it, it might cost you something. So they will go ahead and tell you that account might be locked. So they want you to act fast. So that is something you need to take into consideration. You need to notice that when issues arises like that and you are put in that kind of position, just know it's a scam. Just know it's a scam. There's no two ways about it. Don't rush. Don't do anything you later end up regretting. So just avoid it. Just know it's a scam. And number 2 red flag here is poor grammar and spelling. Now take note, just like in the case of the email attack or the email phishing, in most cases, what you can look out for are grammatical spelling, because most times there are always typos in phishing attacks. But here's what to note. Big companies don't send messages or emails with typos. They are very professional emails with a good letterheading coming from the company or with the company's name. And another red flag is suspicious links and email address. Now, once you get this kind of emails and you look at the link, take a close look at the link and hover around the link. And if the link looks weird, don't just click it. Don't just click it. And in most cases, some of these links they look kind of different from the normal URL links. So you need to take that into consideration as well. Just take note of some of these few things and pay attention to such details. They will help you a lot. Another thing you also need to look out for, which is also a red flag, is requesting for your personal information or your personal detail. No legit company will ever ask you for your personal information via email. Take for instance your bank or any government agency. Once they want you to do anything very important that regards your personal information, they will send for you, so you come down to the office and do that. Not sending you personal email or messages requesting for your personal information, all in the name of wanting to rectify your account. No government agency or a bank or your service provider that is legal that will ask for such information. So that is also a scam. Whenever an email comes requesting for personal information, just take note, it's a scam. That is a big red flag. So another thing you also need to look out for, which is also another red flag, is an offer that looks too good to be true. And sometimes this offer might tell you they will give you an iPhone, they will send you on a vacation at one of, let's say it's your dream place, and they'll tell you if you jump on this offer right now, you have the opportunity to go on a vacation on so place. Trust me, that is a scam. That is a red flag, because obviously what have you done for them to give you such opportunity? Like, you've not done anything, you didn't enter for such draw or for such game. You didn't place any game that would have warranted you to win such an opportunity. So why on earth would they give you such treat? It's just too good to be true, honestly. So that is a red flag. So you need to also take note of that. So now I've given you some few tips on how to spot online scams. Now let's go ahead and let me tell you some of the ways you can protect yourself online, that is in the online space. So the very first thing you need to do is to use a 2FA method of security. That is two-factor authentication method of security. I keep talking about this because if you apply 2 layers of security to your account online, it is almost impossible for a hacker to hack your account or to get your personal information or vital information about you. So that's why I keep telling you to use a 2FA method of security to secure your account properly. Now, number 2 way you can protect yourself online is to always check any link before you click them. Be careful to check out any link before you click them. Like, pay attention to the details of that link. Check the URL. You can go ahead and even do a research of your own personal research on that URL or the company that tend to send that message before you click it. So you need to pay attention to that detail before you take any step. Another thing you need to do online to protect yourself is, let's take for instance, you were sent an email, and after carefully looking at that email and what the content entails, and you find out that it is scam, the best thing you can do is to report that email or that sender. And there's always an option in the email box that gives you that privilege to report a particular email. So just utilize that option of reporting email as a scam or as a spam. So just report the email, and after reporting the email, go ahead and block that email. And another thing you can also do as well to secure yourself online, to make yourself secure online, is after watching this video, go ahead to send it to someone that you know might need this video, because it's very important. So share it to family and friends to help educate them on how to spot and avoid online scam for their own use, so they don't end up falling victim to cyber criminals. And trust me, they will so much appreciate it, because online scam is becoming too much, and one way or the other they might have come across this and they never knew that's how it happened. But sending this video to them, they can learn 1 or 2 things and help protect themselves online, so they don't fall victim again to online scams. Now, talking about productivity, you can only be productive when you are mentally and emotionally healthy. And why do I say this? Because if you are dealing with a scam attack, or let's say you just experienced a scam attack, at that point in time, you'll be emotionally disrupted, you'll be mentally disturbed, because you will lose focus of whatever you are doing at that point in time. So it definitely takes a whole lot of time to kind of put yourself together, find a solution or the possible solution to what you can do to yourself at that moment. And that period, having to be dealing with all these things in your life at that period, you'll be wasting a whole lot of time which you would have used to be more productive to yourself, which you would have used to do more things or better things in your life. But you'll be spending that time dealing with, sometimes it might even lead to depression, because some people, if a huge amount of money was stolen from them or a huge asset was stolen from them, it can lead to depression and sometimes lead to a total mental disruption. And this is something you could have avoided if you know the tips, tricks and hacks on how to spot and avoid online scams. And that is why this video is here for you, so you can learn these strategies, these simple tricks and hacks on how to spot and avoid online scams. So that's why it's very important to watch this video closely. Scammers are always evolving, and as time goes on, they build more sophisticated ways of attacking people online. But if you have watched this video to this point, definitely by now you must have had one or two tricks under your belt that you can use to outsmart them in certain areas when you come across some of their crafty means of stealing from people online. And if you found this video helpful, which I know you do well to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on subsequent video on how to boost your productivity and as well remain secured online. So let me know in the comment section, have you ever fallen for a scam before? Let's talk about it. So at this point, I will tell you thank you for staying to the end of the video. Stay safe, stay productive, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.